I want you to talk about either what Apple can do or tech can do or business can do to even begin to repair some of the problems we're now facing.
Okay, well, first off, yeah, tech is a little vague. Does it mean products and apps and things you do on the internet, accounts and all that? Or does it mean the technology industry? What can the industry do? And two, for one thing, unrest that we're feeling, these are feelings, these are emotional things. And tech is unemotional. So there's a limitation as to what tech can do. Tech is tools that humans use to get what they want and need. So it's really the humans in control. And tech does help us get facts and truth through communication, such as video recordings from a smartphone, But, okay, in many cases of like when police are overusing force, relevant body cam footage, security cam footage is there, but they're under control of the police and we don't get to see them. I think that it's like a business. The police work for us. We pay the police. We should have access to those videos like very quickly, maybe after a short time delay and, bathroom problems and bathroom issues, work that out. So it's hard to get to the truth, and truth is the way that you solve things by having a factual reference to base on. Here I can do maybe some kind of calculation, or I can put real facts together and get to an answer of what we can do. One thing is you're dealing with, a lot of times some of the unrest we're having today deals with authority. The issue isn't just racism. It's also police brutality and abuse of police force. And authority tends not to respect individual people. I have a lot of personal experience with this, real direct personal experience. If you make the rules, then you can be right even when you're wrong. And that's a problem. We all have a bit of a distrust over authority, from the government on down. One thing is, we hear sympathetic and empathetic words from all the businesses today, especially big ones, but even small ones. Oh, this is so horrible. We've got to change things. We've got to improve it. But words are just words. You need real action to change things. Even if you're making a new product, talking about it, you might have 1,000 people around the world talking about an idea, and the one that actually makes it deserves the real credit for moving us forward. We work on healing our own feelings about events like the recent one by saying this was wrong. Well, that's just a symptom, that one event. We don't work as strongly on curing the underlying diseases of, overuse of police power, racism, conscious or not. Business operates from a financial perspective, not a social psychology or a social justice one.
Well, but I'm sure that the fact that Floyd's murder was caught on a phone, or Ahmaud Arbery, or even the footage of these protests are all being captured on phones, and that's led to transparency. We can see what's going on. That's not lost on you, but I hear you talking more about product than, say, hiring. Are you prioritizing in that way?
No, I'm leading up to it, but I'm just saying that there are different ways to look at the issue. But what we want to get is truth. The communication abilities of our modern devices helps us get some truth, but not very much. There might be 100 examples, just like George Floyd, that we don't get to see. I pointed out the police are in charge of the evidence, including body cam footage, and they only want to release it when it exonerates officers and that. Now look at Apple as a company for diversity. Apple has openly taken a stance very, very publicly for a long time not to discriminate for reasons of race, ethnicity, gender, other matters. It's like we're blind to such things, and that's sort of how a logical person would say it should be. Apple is the first big tech company to have equal pay for equal work by gender, for example. In part, this bothers me a little because why should Apple be the standout? Why shouldn't Apple be doing just what everyone else is doing? Where's the problem with everyone doing, such things that sound so good? A lot of our big tech comes from Silicon Valley, and many parts of the country have almost no racial diversity. They act in a bigoted way to fault other races than their own. If you're not like me, you must be bad. I have to have a fight with you. It's majority rules type principle if there's a very small minority. But here in Santa Clara County, it's one of 10 counties in the entire country where the majority of people speak non-English at home. They've come from all over. We're a valley of migration. Bigotry is much lower here. So things we read about elsewhere are often hard for us to fathom.